Hey everybody from the Dank Basement, this is Paul, and I got a great surprise today in my mailbox from Mr. John Landick of Canada, who sent me a tin of Wilson's chili chocolate. No, actually he just used an empty chili chocolate tin to send me some Samuel Gawith's Firedance. This is my third attempt to do this review. I keep messing up, and I don't care, because I'm going to be sniffing this stuff all day, and as long as it lasts until I get my own tin, which I took the liberty of ordering on John's excellent advice. It's still in my nose. Let's talk about this. First of all, you have to love Sam Gawith. I mean, they give the most unique and interesting names to their snuff, and the names often mean nothing. Grousemore? What's that? Afterglow? What? Celtic talisman? It means nothing, right? It doesn't tell you the scent of the snuff. And when I heard Firedance, my first thought was, ooh, more chili snuff. I don't want a snuff with chili in it. No, there's no heat to this at all. Hang on a second, my nose is so full of it, I'm starting to talk like this. I'll be right back. I'll clear my nose, we'll start fresh. Be right back. I tell you one thing, it's a good thing, John, that you didn't send me any of that garbage chili chocolate from Wilson's. I would have had to come up to Canada and kick your ass. I'm glad I don't have to do that. Anyway, back to the Sam Gawith's Firedance. This is described on Mr. Snuff as being a finely ground, moist snuff scented with blackberry, vanilla, and brandy. Right out of the tin, I got the brandy and the blackberry, got no vanilla whatsoever. And unfortunately, I got that, and I've come to associate this with Sam Gawith snuffs that are scented with fruit. They have an artificial chemical candy sort of edge to them that isn't real pleasant. It's one reason I don't use a lot of the Gawith plum. With others, it's not so bad. The Celtic talisman, the cherry, some of the banana is just terrible for the chemical scent. It's horrible. And I got a little bit of that when I first opened this tin. And I'm very pleased to say that in the nose, you don't get that. What you get is this delightful, delightful flavor that changes over time. As I said, when I first took my first pinch, which I did with a spoon, I got this sort of blackberry brandy scent to this. I couldn't smell the base tobacco at all, certainly could not smell any vanilla whatsoever, but vanilla tends to be more of a suggestion in Sam Gawith snuffs than an actual scent or an actual identifiable flavor. I'm going to take my spoon again and pretend that this is my first time. As I said, this is my third attempt to make this review, and I don't care. I'll sniff this till the cows come home. Ooh. Okay, you do get a little of that chemical scent on the first sniff, but it subsides very, very quickly. Now, I know from my previous attempts to do this review that this scent lasts. It not only lasts in your nose, it changes in a beautiful way. Individual flavors emerge and then go back hidden again. They come out again. They mix differently. This is seriously an all-day snuff. Now, how's the nicotine? It's there. And I'm glad it's not strong because I do want to use a lot of this without getting heart palpitations. I can't say enough good stuff about this snuff, and I very much appreciate, John, that you sent this to me to review, and I'm very glad that I've got a 25-gram vac tin of this coming because this is one I think I'm going to use a lot of. After it's been in the nose a while, the vanilla emerges quite strong. It doesn't obscure the other flavors. It just emerges and says hi. Blackberry steps aside a little bit. Brandy steps aside a little bit. And then 2 minutes later, you're smelling the blackberry and the vanilla together with no brandy. A couple minutes after that, it's all brandy and blackberry again. It just keeps changing. And there are other aromas in there as a result, I think. It's just this wonderful parade of scents marching through your nostrils. Now, I did that one by a spoon, but this one, definitely benefits from a little warming, so I'm going to, I've already taken, I could not sniff this out of the Wilson's chili chocolate, John. I'm sorry. I had to decant it right away into my Triple Tech, because this is one I'm going to carry around with me, for sure. Had a little bit of debris there, so I'll just pinch that. Okay, I'm going to go into, it's working a little tight. That sample, John, really filled this little snuff box. I'm going to warm a very large pinch of this. This is almost 2 apple seeds in size. I'm going to hang on to this for just a minute between my thumb and my forefinger and let it warm up a little bit while we talk about this snuff. If you're looking for a great beginner's snuff, this is it. I have a lot of friends who I introduce to snuff, and I've always tried to use like the Ozona Cherry or the Purcell Apricot, the Gawith Apricot, and I get a lot of negativity about the menthol. This has no menthol in it. None. Zero. Nada. So for your friends who would like to try snuff but really don't like menthol, this is the one that will get them hooked on snuffing for life. I guarantee it. I have not enjoyed a snuff this much in months. This may be my top snuff of 2014 so far, and I've had some good ones. It's moist, it hangs together between your fingers very nicely, but it is finely ground. It coats the inside of the nostrils very well. Let's take another pinch. I can't wait. That is just pure pleasure. On the squinty scale, where 1 is disgusting and 5 is I have a new love, quick get me a towel, this is a 7. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a snuff that I've reviewed this entire year this much. And as I said, I've had some really, really good ones. Some of the new offerings from Sir Walter Scott's are fantastic. I rediscovered toasts, discovered I love what they call Double Deuce, which is the Wilsons of Sharrow Irish Dry Toast number 22. The Freiburg and Trayer Old Paris has become another favorite. But this so far beats them all. Oh, man. Little itchy. It's funny because this does have a burn to it, but the burn doesn't hit you until it's in your nose a little while, and it's just a little let you know it's there. But you're not going to forget it's there because that wonderful aroma persists, changes, stays. This is just amazing snuff. So on the squinty scale, this is a 7, guys. Buy this one. As a matter of fact, don't waste your time with the 10-gram tap box. You'll be disappointed. Get that 25-gram vac tin. Hell, get a 200-gram tub of this if it's available. You will use it. Thank you, John Landick. This is awesome. From the dank basement, this is your wicked Uncle Squinty with extremely happy nostrils. Thanks for watching. Firedance, Sam Gawith. Get some.